loading. Start. Great. Okay. All right, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to a new Reader's Warehouse Recommends. I'm Thomas from Reader's Warehouse, and every Monday at 12 o'clock we are live recommending books to you, new children's books that have just come out. That's what we're doing this week. We normally alternate each week doing adult and children's titles, and today we are doing a really exciting new children's books. Joining us today, we have two amazing people coming from us from Penguin Random House Africa. As part of the children's division, we have Marianne Viljoen. So Marianne, welcome back. And
Thanks.
then joining us from Lapa Uitgewers, we have Derek Fields. So Derek, also great to have you back today. If you're new to this, how it's going to work is we're going to be doing 3 rounds of book recommendations, and each round, one of these wonderful people are going to be recommending a title to us. I'll also be recommending 3 books today. And then at the end, I'm just going to highlight our top 5 best-selling books for the past 2 weeks at Reader's Warehouse. So Marianne, over to you for your first title.
Thanks very much, Thomas. Let me find it. I don't know why I struggle the first time to find my presentation. Just give me a second. Oh, no.
Do you any of the parents today, Marianne?
Don't speak too quickly because he's waiting. He's waiting to have his say. Just give him a minute. Can you see my screen?
That's loading, if I can.
Okay, great. So my first title I'm presenting, very, very excited about this new title in the series that was the Inheritance Cycle. So it's been about 20 years since Eragon was first published. The new title, Murtaugh, is set 1 year after the events of the Inheritance Cycle. So it's a wonderful return to the world of Eragon. It's epic fantasy. This one stars obviously one of the most popular characters from the Inheritance Cycle, who is the dragon rider Murtaugh. And he now needs to discover what he stands for in a world that has abandoned him. So Murtaugh it's a perfect book if you want to enter the world of Eragon for the very first time. But having said that as well, if you've read and loved the series, it's a great return to the world of Eragon as well. And I know Thomas has got an actual copy in his hands, so he's going to show us some lovely spreads as well.
Yeah, so what's really amazing is it's almost 700 pages in length, which is just fantastic. And what I said to Marianne as well is that Christopher actually illustrated some of the pages. And of course, with fantasy books, what's always really great is the map in the front of the book. Yeah, there's the map of the world of inheritance, and then of course there's other maps inside this book that he's drawn as well, which is really really amazing. Like there's like a woodlands one that I saw. So let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this page. Yeah, like this. So yeah, so this gives you back into the world. And yeah, it's great to have a new book from Christopher in this fantasy world, you know, with Eragon and all the other characters.
So can I just share my screen very quickly again so you can see how stunning the jackets are for the backlist title now as well. Look at that. Look how beautiful those covers are. And I saw them in a store the other day all together, and they look absolutely magnificent.
Beautiful. And I know that Christopher's touring America at the moment, and the reviews have been just fantastic for this title. So I think old fans will be like ecstatic, and I think if you haven't read the series before, it's definitely like an iconic fantasy series for I'd say it's probably like 13 or maybe like 11 plus, I would say, to start the series, Marianne.
Absolutely. Most definitely 11 plus would be perfect.
Okay, wonderful. Great. Thanks so much for that title. All right, Derek, let's go to you. I'll just share my screen for you. It is. Yeah. Sharing up. Go to the first page. That's this one.
That's it. Morning, everyone. This is a very fun book, Bongi Ballerina, written by Christine Potgieter. This is a book that's aimed at girls ages 9 and up. It's this very feisty little girl that is not scared of anything, not spiders, nothing. But there's 2 things she's petrified of, and that's pink and ballet. And to crown everything, her mother enrolls her for ballet lessons. And this is now totally not her type, because she hates pink. She's now got to wear a pink tutu, and she is going to do everything in her means to sabotage these classes. Thomas, if you just go up a slide, you'll see that the book is nicely illustrated. It's nice, brightly illustrated, and it's a lovely read, as I say, for girls ages 9 and up.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, great, perfect. That's wonderful. It sounds such a little fun story. Such a nice book to read with kids learning to read. So yeah, I want to love your little story. Thanks so much, Derek. All right, so the title I'm going to first talk about is this book that we got. It's called Goldilocks and the Three Crocodiles. And this is not actually a retelling. It's almost like an unofficial sequel to the story of Goldilocks. And it's written by Michael Rosen and illustrated by David Mellings, which he has toured South Africa before. He does the Douglas series. And in this story, Goldilocks wants to go to the beach with her dog. Her dog is called Tiddles. And as they go to the beach and walk on the beach, they discover a cave. And who lives in that cave? Well, these three little characters here, the mom, the dad, and the baby. And so it's got all the same little story that you know of Goldilocks. There is 3 porridges, there's 3 chairs, there's 3 beds. And then, of course, at the end, we have it's like a spread, the 3 crocodiles. So really nicely done. Really great for like a bedtime story. So Goldilocks and the 3 crocodiles. That was a title I just wanted to highlight that we got in very recently. All right, so we'll go on to the second round. So Marianne, over to you for your second title.
Thank you. The next one I have is a really, really stunning picture flat edition of a book that was originally published for adults called The Book of Joy. So this is the only children's collaboration between His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu. It is a really wonderful story about 2 friends, being Tutu and the Dalai Lama. Once they were 2 lonely boys on opposite sides of the world, they grew up to discover the joy in everyday life and spreading their joy with the people around them. So it's a wonderful book, beautifully illustrated. I don't think I have any. Oh, there's a lovely spread as well. So we have a spread from inside. The central message, of course, is of well-being and mindfulness. So it's a wonderful gift during uncertain times. And the themes are of community and kindness and self-expression. So really lovely picture book edition.
Yeah, I'm really happy that this has come out, and the illustrations look amazing, and it's so nice to see the 2 characters, the 2 authors, you know, as young kids on the cover and in the book, which is great.
Absolutely. So it has been available before in a hardcover edition, but now much more affordable in paperback.
Perfect. Yeah, and that's just come in as well, which is really great. Okay, thanks so much, Marianne. Let's go to Derek. Let me share my screen for you again. Yeah. All right, Derek, over to you.
Okay, this next book, this is a hardcover edition. Now, I just want to tell you about the author, Julia LaRouche. She's the niece of the celebrity Nathaniel. She wrote this book when she was 7 years old, and the book has subsequently been published in or translated in many different languages. And Nathaniel then offered to do this book for us in Afrikaans and English. So it's a nice illustrated book. The story takes place on a farm where during her daily walk, Colette, the little hen, finds a lost feather from Vivian the goose and decides to return it. And then Vivian in turn finds Gaston the turkey's missing feather. But why are all these feathers flying around? So this is a nice story that will keep children entertained. This is obviously a picture book that will be read to children because the age group is aimed three and up. And as I said to you, the book is available in English and Afrikaans.
So wonderful. It's good for this one, Derek. No, it's not. Okay, cool. No, that's wonderful. Thank you. I don't think I've ever seen Nathaniel do children's books before, so that's quite. Hopefully, this is the start of something in the future.
Yes, and obviously it being his niece, you know, so
Yeah. Oh, exciting. So my next title I'm just going to mention was a book that just came out now. It's a new Where's Wally title, which is really amazing, and it's all to do with mazes. And you might be familiar with Where's Wally. It's a book series where it's a hunt and search find series that you find Wally and his friends in the books. And now in this one, it's the same type of scenario, but now there's also amazing mazes. Like over here is a maze. This is set in a museum. And so you'll find the characters and it gives you prompts to find other things while you try and solve the mazes, which is really great. I mean, Where's Wally is always well known at Christmas time. The show is like a sweet factory with all the pipes, and you'll do the maze, and then it'll prompt you to find the characters and find certain things. I was looking at the one in the airport. It'll tell you, can you find the 5 white and red striped suitcases for Wally while you are searching for him and his friends. So always great to have a new Where's Wally title, and this is the first time they've done a maze book for him. So perfect for ages, I'd say like 5, 6 upwards. Anyone who's a Wally fan or anyone that loves mazes, or you want to do more hand-eye coordination with your children, you know, it's wonderful to have a new Where's Wally, and now that's just arrived. Okay, so we're on to the final round, and Marianne, over to you.
Thank you. My last title is a Christmas title, and it's a Bluey title, which is lots of fun. So, Bluey's Christmas Swim. This is a new picture flat, perfect for our market, I think. I mean, very seldom we see Christmas books that aren't with snowy scenes, so we can so relate to swimming at Christmas time in South Africa. It's obviously based on a new episode. It's Christmas Day, perfect weather for a family swim. And Bluey has a new toy, who's Bartleby, that she's unwrapped. And we wonder, will Bartleby handle his first Christmas, his first Healer Christmas? So they're attacked by a crocodile. Dad broke his arm, and Nana jiggled all about. And Bartleby's first Christmas is quite an eventful one and full of lots of love. I have a spread or two, and I know Thomas has a copy with him as well, so he can show you more from the book.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's got the unwrapping presents, like you said, nice big format. There was a Christmas title last year that came out, and it sold like really, really well. And so yeah, now we've got the Bluey. This is really great. Like I remember you subbing this to me, and it's also great. It's got for Christmas time that we have like a summer themed one, and then it's got a bit of like shimmer as well, sparkle for the pool water, which is great as well. So
exactly.
This is definitely going to sell really fast. So I would definitely say if you are thinking of buying one of these for Christmas, maybe to be on Christmas Eve or for the build up to Christmas, definitely come get your copy from Reader's Warehouse.
Absolutely. And there's lots of other Bluey Christmas titles available too. I'm sure you had them all in stock, Thomas. There's a board book and there's an activity book. So we can't get enough of Bluey.
No, and I've also got still a little bit left of the advent calendar as well, which has been selling really well. So if you're looking for that,
the first time first one ever. Great. And the advent calendar, which is also lovely because they aren't all storybooks. There also are a few activity books amongst them.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, I know that's been a great seller. So if you are wanting to buy one, definitely buy one sooner than later, because that's been wonderful. All right, Derek, let's get to your final title quickly. Here we go.
Thank you. Okay, while that's loading. Okay, our Tippy range. We've got a whole stack of Tippies, which are educational books from level 1 to level 5. And what we've done now is we've extended the range, and we've now got Tippy for toddlers. And this is 5 board books for Tippy, for babies. Tippy's first book of sounds, first book of opposites, first book of pets, and then the first book of colors and numbers. And what's unique about these books, it's not just your normal book on colors. It's got a bit of an educational link to it. So we are planning in next year to expand the Tippy baby or toddler series. And these books are available in English and Afrikaans. And like I said, they are board books.
I
love the nappy. I love Tippy's nappy.
They are lovely.
It's very, very cute. Yeah, very, very cute. Really, I think this is really great. And I think like for learning colors and these basic concepts. I think it's fantastic. All right, let me just go through my last book. So my last book I wanted to talk about was the new Crescenda Cowell. This is the second book in her new series, Which Way, Anyway, this one is called Which Way Around the Galaxy. And this story is about a blended family where it is a mom and dad who remarry, and they each have two children. So it's a family of four. You can see the four children on the cover. And then they have a little baby sister. So it's 5 little kids in that family. And then what's really great about Crescenda Cowell is the amazing storytelling, but also she illustrates the books amazingly well. And these in the front of all the books, she always mentions the character names. And so you can see the names of the characters. There's K2, there's Isabel, there's Theo and Mabel. And then it also says on the last page, Annabelle over here. And basically, what happened in the first book is we found out that K2 has a magical power that they call star crossing, that he can travel the galaxy with when he draws on a map. And in the new book, what happens is a character somehow comes to Earth from another galaxy, and it's called Bug, and it looks like this over here. This character, the author said, is a mixture of a baby owl, a baby hedgehog, and a yeti. And so very, very cute. And so basically this book is all about these 4 children, brothers and sisters, trying to get this character Bug back to his universe. And of course, there's lots of action and adventure. The children have to learn to work together. The big concept of the story is about the importance of not keeping secrets between siblings. And I saw this one review, it was so great. I'm just going to quickly read the line. The mom said that the son said it's the best book I've read this year by a universe, which was quite cute. And so this is basically for ages 10 plus. It's like fully amazingly illustrated from the author. It helps just like, I'm sure it's funny like notes in the book. The whole thing about reading is to make it like very exciting, almost like having a sweet. It's like one of the baddies. So this is the second book in the series, Which Way Around the Galaxy by Crescenda Cowell. So yeah, available now at Reader's Warehouse. Okay, so that was the 3 rounds of books. Let me quickly just tell everybody, pull up the top 5 bestsellers quickly over here. And then I can share it. Okay. Screen share. Okay, and let's just Okay, so these are the top 5 bestsellers at Reader's Warehouse for the past 2 weeks. Number 5 is the latest Percy Jackson book, The Chalice of the Gods by Rick Riordan. Number 4 is the 13th book and the final book so far in the Treehouse series by Andy Griffith and Terry Denton, the 169 story Treehouse. Number 3 is the latest David Walliams title, The Blunders, illustrated by Adam Stower. Number 2, still extremely popular. This is definitely going to be running out this year for Christmas. So if you are looking and you have a Gabby fan, definitely be thinking of getting this very soon. It's my busy book, Gabby's Dollhouse series. And then number 1 for the past, I think it's been the past month now, you can say almost, it's the latest Starbrook Beacon title, No Brainer, by Jeff Kinney. All right, so there we go. Thank you so much for watching this week. Thank you, Marianne, and thank you, Derek. We'll be back next week to talk about adult titles, but until then, we hope you found some great books here today, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Streaming.